Hello, this is Dr. SATABDI S, and today I am here with another video on research methodology. In this today's video, I would like to say regarding the qualitative and quantitative research methodology and how the admixing of this research actually gives you the 2P+2S model of subjective well-being and its effect on employees of NEPCO. So let's start with our today's presentation. First is research. What is research? Well, research is simply the formation of new knowledge or creation of a new knowledge via existing knowledge. Then comes the qualitative research. Well, qualitative research is research which is specifically analyze the non-numerical data. For example, beliefs, motivation, well-being measures, etc. Paul Flax-Lazard is known as the father of qualitative research. Then comes the quantitative research. Quantitative research is the method in which numerical data are analyzed. These data can be analyzed through various statistical tools through which we can consider the further established patterns, make predictions using these tools. Then comes the subjective well-being. Well, here subjective well-being is actually the ultimately about personal happiness and living safely and happily. In short, if we want to realize what is subjective well-being is our perception regarding our own life. Then comes the NEPCO. Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited is a central power sector unit of India. And it is also the today's universe of the study, through which we will come to know regarding how the 2P+2S model is working on subjective well-being of employees of its unit. Well, this is the subjective well-being holistic model. It is already a published model, and you can see that there is 2P+2S. So here 2P is physical well-being and psychological well-being, 2S is spiritual well-being and social well-being. This is the particular table which I segregated by annual records of NEPCO and by receiving the responses of the questionnaire which I have administered to 150 employees of the NEPCO. The physical well-being, you can see here the fringe benefits given by the companies, flexible working hours, proper hygiene maintained, that is related to canteen foods, water supply measures, washroom facilities, etc. Then psychological well-being, recognition to the employees for the accomplishment, growth and promotional opportunities, enough responsibility, ownership, decision-making, etc. Social well-being, promoting a culture of participation, encouraging employee or teamwork, regular communication with the employees about the company's strategy. Then the spiritual well-being, maintaining balance and control of life, building positive relationship with others, having respect for the organization and as well as for the self. Statement of the problem. Statement of the problem, here I would like to say that I have chosen the NEPCO. Why NEPCO? Because NEPCO is specifically located at the Northeastern electricity, and you know that northeastern states are mostly hilly regions. These are mostly located in the remote areas. The power sectors are located in remote areas because NEPCO is basically based on the hydroelectricity projects, and you know that hydroelectricity projects are very much in remote location due to the waterfall and the opening sources of the rivers. Hence, it is obvious that we should study the subjective well-being, that is how the person or the employee is perceiving his own life and how he is going towards the job performance and productivity. Then comes the methodology part. Research design. The present study proposes both the methods, that is qualitative and quantitative research studies, and it is also empirical in nature because data is collected mostly by the telephonic conversation. Then comes the universe of the study. The study is very much limited to the headquarters of the NEPCO, which is situated in the Shillong city of the Meghalaya state of India. Objective of the study: to discover how parameters of subjective well-being are relevant to the job performance and productivity with special reference to executive, supervisor and workmen cadres of NEPCO. Headquarters situated in Shillong city, Meghalaya of India. Questionnaire. A survey questionnaire was administered to sample of 150 employees out of 486 employees of headquarters, Shillong, Meghalaya. These 150 employees belongs to different grades as executive, supervisor and workmen. Here I would like to tell that the survey questionnaires are basically based on Likert scale, that is ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. This is the sample design and table is sample size, and it is very much self-explanatory. where different employee cadres are given. Questionnaire administers are 50, 50, and 50, means 150. Then questionnaire received, response rates are calculated depending on the ratio. This is the reliability statistics table. Reliability statistics is mainly done to measure the internal consistency of the statistical items. So items here are mainly the parameters under which various elements are there. So you can see that Cronbach alpha level is 0.914, which is very much relevant with the average intra-class coefficient correlation is 9.14. So you can say that both these are towards the upper value, so explaining the high reliability of the total items of the scale. Cronbach alpha level is between 0 to 1 and it is towards the 1. Now comes the factor analysis. The rotated component metrics are used. Factor analysis are mostly used to reduce the large scale of data into a group scale of data. Now here you can see this sample employees belongs to 3 categories. Mostly the positively loaded components are taken because it will go to the same direction, and negatively components are excluded. Then in order to testify whether that we should go for the factor analysis or not, I have also presented the KMO and Bartlett test. The KMO test is mainly done to see the sampling adequacy and confirms whether the correlation matrix is an identity matrix or not. So from KMO test, it can be said that the value is 0.33, is closer to the high value with limit up to 1.0 and beyond. And the lower value limit is 0.50. And hence factor analysis can be operated. And on the other part, Bartlett test of sparsity value interprets that there is significant relationship between the variable, as the p-value is 0.00, which is smaller than the 0.05. So the outcome is that we have seen that reliability is high. There is consistent in the total items. So we can see they say that there is a positive correlation between the parameters of subjective well-being and job productivity of the employees. Relevance of the study, particularly this model is unique for the academic purpose and as well as for the professional purpose and assessment with relation to the organization. Secondly, the paper may put forward for more structural absolute understanding of the employee's opinion. It is important to know that the various measures taken to maintain well-being and how these measures lead to uplifting the morale of employees belonging to different grades. Thirdly, the present research could be very helpful to the management of NAPCO to deeply understand the status of ongoing well-being programs through a functional holistic model. Model is unique in the sense that it may be capable of giving a practical insight to practitioner. With this, I can say that the future of study of particular this model is much higher. In the future, we can also go with the adequacy and antecedent factors like organizational behavior and organizational culture. With these two, I will again come up with the new study. For the time being, let's finish with this. Thank you so much.